March 5, 2019, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. Philadelphia 76ers guard J.J. Redick, 17, looks for an opening. Bill Stryker, USA Today Sports. As the Los Angeles Lakers search for Darvin Ham's replacement, one name is consistently mentioned as a favorite: J.J. Redick. The former Philadelphia 76ers guard has been a popular coaching candidate this offseason, as he reportedly gained interest from the Brooklyn Nets and the Charlotte Hornets. While the latter organization was rumored to favor Redick, they ultimately went with another candidate. Soon-to-be former Boston Celtics assistant Charles Lee is set to take over for the Hornets starting next season. Meanwhile, Redick will maintain his role as an analyst unless the Lakers make him an offer intriguing enough to take him away from the broadcast table. According to Yahoo Sports' Jake Fisher, signs are pointing towards Redick being the favorite out in LA at this time. Los Angeles is said to hold an affinity for 15-year NBA veteran J.J. Redick, according to league figures with knowledge of the situation. Redick, as a podcast and television analyst, has thrust himself to the top of the coaching candidate ranks, having met with Toronto last year and already with Charlotte this spring, sources said, before the Hornets hired Celtics assistant Charles Lee. Redick's current obligation to ESPN for the network's postseason schedule and NBA Finals crew has various coaching industry personnel under the impression Los Angeles' search may stretch into June, allowing Redick to fulfill his Finals obligations after the network quite notably lost Doc Rivers from that same seat this season when he joined Milwaukee. Despite a lack of coaching experience since his playing days, Redick immediately established himself as a well-respected analyst, as he put his knowledge for the game to good use once he called it a career following his short stint with the Dallas Mavericks. History says Redick isn't a lock to land the Lakers job, but so far, the search seems to be in his favor. In the meantime, the Lakers are expected to take a look at some other candidates, with a list that includes former Sixers assistant, Sam Cassell. When former 76ers head coach Doc Rivers took over for Brett Brown in 2020, Cassell left the Los Angeles Clippers to join Rivers. Cassell was credited for his work with the team's star guards, Ben Simmons, James Harden, and most notably, Tyrese Maxey, who earned an All-Star nod for the first time this past season. While Cassell wasn't around for Maxey's fourth season, he remained a top assistant in the eyes of the league when he packed up for Boston after the firing of Rivers and the hiring of Nick Nurse in Philly. Cassell doesn't seem to be gaining much steam for the LA job, but he's a name to keep an eye on for future openings. Meanwhile, Redick is one step closer to getting back on a team's bench.